was my freshman year of college, and like our whole floor of our dorm decided to do fantasy football. And like Christmas break came, right? Like winter break came. And so everyone went home and then came back, but like the season's kind of wrapping up. And I noticed that like one kid didn't change his lineup for like a few weeks, and some players were out or something like that. I'm like, oh, he just doesn't care anymore. So I went to him and I was like, dude, just trade me all your best players. And we did that. And then I ended up winning.
Damn.
Hey, they didn't know at the time, did they?
What's up, y'all? You're back with Unquestionable the Podcast. You're back with yours truly, Boy B, Civ, K3. And we got a special guest today, Ramey.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
bro?
Thank you.
Awesome.
That was expensive, brother. Thank you for coming out.
Hell yeah. Thank you for having me.
No, for real. Appreciate you. I'm sorry about earlier. It feels like it's a weekly basis at this point. I keep fucking up, bro. But no, yeah, let's get started. Tell the people about yourself, bro. Where are you from? What is it that you do? And, you know, what makes you you, brother?
Yeah. Well, I'm from the Bay Area, San Rafael. Grew up here, went to college in LA, came back,
Right on.
lived in the city for a while, eventually moved back to Marin area. But yeah, I mean, I started producing, making beats for artists, kind of grew my business into like managing artists and being more on the business side, started a record label, so a bunch of different things.
No, that's dope, bro. That's dope. I wanted to ask you, bro, where'd you go to college?
I went to I went to Loyola Marymount University.
Okay, for sure. LMU? Yeah.
Yeah.
We went out to Fullerton. So we were out
Okay,
OC.
cool. Yeah. I went there for 3 years, and then I came back. I transferred I finished in at USF.
Okay.
The city.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. What was your major?
Business management.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What years were you out there?
I was there 2012 to 2015.
Okay.
Okay.
So somewhere. Yeah.
That's dope. And when taking business management, were you looking into representation like off bat, or was it more of like, were you looking into more business management from a corporate standpoint?
More from a corporate standpoint. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
originally.
what was your like original, I guess, scope of what you wanted to do?
Yeah. So like, I mean, growing up was like different than eventually being in college and being like, okay, I need to come into reality.
Yeah, realistic.
Yeah, realistically. But like growing up, I wanted to either play in the NBA or be a rapper, a singer, like some musical artist type thing,
Yeah.
But no, eventually then, once I got the reality check, I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not playing in the NBA.
Did you hoop in high school?
Yeah.
Did you hoop at all in college or anything?
Nah, just like
Okay.
recreationally.
Okay,
There
what
you
would
go.
you compare
Yeah.
your game to, bro?
Who would I compare my game to?
Yeah.
Shoot. Harrison Barnes.
Okay, that's my boy. I'm a
okay.
Kings fan.
Oh,
I'm a
gee,
Kings
I like
fan.
that
That's
answer.
my boy, for
Yeah.
sure. That's my guy. I fuck
Yeah.
with Harrison.
Too bad he's not on the Kings anymore. Fuck that nigga.
Okay, HB's a king legend. I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
a fucking word legend. What are you
That's
talking
funny.
about, bro?
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, but he's on the Spurs now, so
I know.
he's playing with Wemby.
Spurs
and shit.
took all my players, bro. I'm
I
pissed.
know.
I'm pissed.
That's
You
funny.
got Fox, you got Wemby, and you got Barnes. Hey, that's looking nice.
Nah, bro. But so when would you say it hit you that like hoop wasn't for you or rapping wasn't for you or something? Were you rapping in high school and stuff like that, or was this something you were just kind of thinking about maybe doing?
Yeah, the rap thing that stopped after middle school.
Really?
But basketball, I probably realized like my junior year or something. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. If I'm gonna go to college, I have to be like with my height, I have to be a point guard. I'm not like fast enough or like
Yeah.
bouncy enough for that. Really, like, yeah,
Who were the early rap influences in middle school when you were rapping? What would you say like was influencing your rap career? Because I was the same way, bro. I was rapping in middle school, but I was fucking with Lil Wayne, rapping
Lil
on
Wayne.
every Lil
That was
Wayne
gonna be
beat
my
there
answer.
was, like trying to be no ceilings as fuck.
funny.
You know?
Yeah.
that would be my answer, Lil Wayne.
No, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
That's
dope,
funny.
bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So you never did rapping like when you were making beats?
No, you
I
did
have-
recently, right?
I have. Yeah, I've rapped recently.
Oh,
just
yeah?
to show myself I could like put out a video and like know how it feels. Like if I'm going to manage artists, I need to know how it feels to take that criticism or like go through the process myself.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was dope. I remember you put something out. I don't know how recent it was, but I remember seeing it. It was like, I think like a mic drop type video or something like that, but it was dope. No, for sure. Yeah, no, I remember. But I was trying to look into it on YouTube and stuff before the interview and stuff, but I couldn't really find many of them. Like, are they still on YouTube?
They're out there. They're on there for sure.
On there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just must have missed them. I was looking
they're on there.
I was saying Ramey mic drop, like putting everything. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know if I just put the wrong shit or what.
Nah, they're on there. They're on there for sure.
No, that's dope.
That's dope to have some shit on there.
No, for sure. Do you foresee yourself still like you still making music? You got a tape in the tuck? Like what's the
Nah, strictly beats.
Yeah.
What made you feel that way?
Shoot, I just have so much going on that it's like, I mean, I would still do it if like someone's like, here, can you like hop on this song with me? Like, all right, sure. But to have it be like a focus of my career, I've got so much going on that it's like
energy's better spent elsewhere.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
For sure.
That's cool.
And to kind of get into it, obviously, we talked about you rapping early on, but like, tell us a little bit about how you got into production and management.
Yeah. So my younger brother actually, he was making beats and posting them on YouTube when we were in middle school, and eventually, he started doing really well, and he dropped out of college because he was making a living off just posting one beat a week on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And so eventually I was like, damn, like I have time to make one beat a week, if he's making all this money, like I've got time to do this. And so I like learned how to make beats, and the YouTube thing never like worked out for me, but I was fortunate to go to high school with Lil Yee and Lil Pete's cousin. We were good friends in high school and after, and still are. And so he introduced me to them, and eventually we started working, and I did a lot of records with Yee over the years. Yeah. But yeah, so he was like the first artist that hopped on any of my beats really. And so I was kind of lucky to have that connection.
Okay. That's dope. What would you say some of the first tracks are for the people who might not know? Mm-hmm. What are some of the first like notable tracks you worked on with Pete and Yee?
So the first, like my first two songs that came out were Chi Ali or Dear Chi by Yee. Fire. And then a song called Shining by Lil Pete and Tech.
Okay. Fire.
Those are like my first two like, solidified songs that actually came out. Yes.
Is there anything that you kind of, well, not to display anything that is gonna, put anything information wise, but I'll say any like, people you're working with right now, you got some projects that you're working with, anybody in the tuck or anything special you would like to disclose, but not giving too much information? Because I know that certain people are like, yeah, we got some stuff coming out, but I can't really speak about it right now. But anything that you would like to disclose, or
there's nothing I can't speak about. I mean, I'm working on Lil Sheik's deluxe of his recent album Faith that just came out. We should be wrapping it up like this week. We just have like one more song to mix really. So we're working on that. We're gonna put that out soon. I've been working with Yee a lot on his next tape. I'm not sure when that's gonna drop, but the music is sounding fire for sure.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah. These guys are big Yee fans. I mean, I fuck with Lil Yee. I love Lil Yee and shit like that. But we're looking forward to the next tape. I know it's gonna be fire, especially with just the tragic, incident that happened with the guy and how he's bouncing back just like nothing happened. That shit is insane, man. Like,
yeah.
And you obviously close as hell to him. I kind of wanted to not necessarily act like it's crazy to work with these artists and they go through all these crazy things. Mm-hmm. What's it like you just being on the other side of, just engineering, mixing, mastering, just kind of knowing that stuff's kind of going in the back of your mind? Do you kind of really does it like get to you, or you just kind of just do your job and stuff like that? Because I know people have personal connections with them, like you're close with the family and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's something that like definitely at first, like when I was first starting to work with artists, it's like that lifestyle and stuff is new to me. Yeah. Obviously. I mean, I've been around it kind of, but like to be, firsthand seeing certain things or being around certain things allegedly, it was different. Yeah. But you know, it kind of came to a point where I have to accept that, like, if I want to do this music stuff, if I want to take it seriously and take it far, I have to take certain risks.
Yeah.
I have to. There's just certain things I can't avoid, and so it's either you know, I play it safe and be super safe and do something else or whatever, or like I follow what I'm passionate about and take certain risks. Yeah. So it's kind of, at this point, it's like I just have to accept it for what it is, be as safe as I can be, and but at the end of the day, it's like I'd rather risk, you know, I'd rather risk my safety or my health or something and be able to do what I want to do. With my life than
I got you.
Yeah.
I do want to ask, because, you know, we do hear all these experiences and just, you know, studio sessions, especially with crazy artists, crazy people. I kind of wanted to get like your insight, like what's like some of the most, at least from what you can't disclose.
Not saying any names or anything.
What's kind of been like you know, crazy experience that you're just like, what the fuck is going on in my studio right now, bro? Like, I just kind of wanted to ask that question, like some of the craziest shit that you've seen, to your point in your career right now. What is just some stuff that you can disclose as far as like the crazy shit that you have been on the studio? Because this is the way we chop it up. Like, we're chopping up like we're all bros and shit here. That's why I want to know what be going on in your studio, bro. Like what be going on, bro? Let us on the inside scoop. Whatever you can tell us.
Man, there's so much.
Too much, bro.
There's so much that I'm sure, and like I'm probably so numb to a lot of stuff now that I might not even like store that in my memory, you know.
Like, oh, this
but
is fucking normal Friday night, Saturday
yeah. But I don't know. I work with so many people, so I could be talking about anyone here. But definitely, I've seen like fights happen. I've seen, like, you know, sometimes because, you know, some studios will have multiple rooms, and the whoever the studio manager is or whatever isn't always
like present,
up to date on
who's
not
time
cool or whatever.
And
So sometimes there'll be like a weird situation where people, you know, who are clicked up with certain people and they're not, and then it's all awkward and
you love tension and shit.
There's tension or something, or, you know, I don't know, all types of stuff.
Not to even talk specifics in a sense, but do those type of things in a sense. I know you said obviously it doesn't outweigh your passion for what it is, but does it ever put you in situations, I guess, where because we've had plenty of episodes where it's people who work in the music industry and they say that there's certain situations like these that make them really question what they do. Like, is this worth it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you have situations like that, or is it always those moments where you're just like, you know, certain?
No, I like, honestly, I'd rather die doing this than do anything else.
Yeah.
So like,
and that's how you know you're doing the right thing, because you know, if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope to hear, for sure. And how did you get from production, in a sense, how did you get into engineering and things of that nature? Was that kind of like all right, I'm already working on their beats, let me just start tracking them out, and then that turned to learning some plugins and things of that nature? Or was it something where just as you were learning to produce, you were just like, complementary skills, I need to know both?
Yeah, kind of both. I mean, I realized early on when I first started making beats that, like, it's going to be easier to have an artist use them if I can record them too. You know, like, if they're going to come to me to record, it's going to be really easy for me to play them my beats and show them my beats, because, like, we're firsthand in person, you know? So I was like, all right, I got to at least learn how to record. And so for like a few years, I was just recording off of FL Studio, like not even using Pro Tools or anything. And I had like just a kind of a makeshift studio in my house at the time. And I was just recording all artists from around the Bay Area. And just, so I realized being able to engineer also was just easier to get my beats placed. And I eventually learned how to mix and master. And like having those other complementary skills makes it a lot easier to
the business side
to use get your beats placed. And
that's dope. Dope.
What were the first equipment that you used, you know, for those trying to get started in producing?
Like
what were you using? You said FL. Like, what do you use now?
Pro Tools now.
Pro Tools now?
Yeah. But the very first equipment, like the classic Focusrite Scarlett, that red box.
Yeah.
2i2 or whatever.
Yeah, one of those, and like a $80 microphone, like Audio Technica microphone.
See, I had the AT4040.
Yeah. I think it was that. Yeah, which honestly, for the price, great microphone.
Oh yeah.
Like super solid.
Yeah.
Just the basic. Yeah, the starter pack, just the basic. And honestly, that's all you really need.
Yeah.
Like all the super expensive gear and stuff. Like it helps you get a better starting point for sure with your recordings, but it's not absolutely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It saves time in post, realistically.
Saves time. Yeah, exactly.
And people look at it like, oh, I need the new, or I need this. And realistically, it's like, bro, you could probably even take a, SM58 or some like performance microphone and still get something that's usable for a good engineer. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
No, that's dope. Do you have like, as you've gotten more into it, do you have more of a preference on the other? Like, have you grown a love for engineering in a sense, or are you still like, production's my baby?
Honestly, at this point, I think I like mixing and mastering just as much as I like producing.
That's dope.
As far as like actually recording someone, I don't even take sessions anymore unless I care about the artist's music.
Yeah.
So like if I'm not really personally working with the artist or they're not signed to my label or anything, like I'm not really interested in being a recording and sitting there and recording, like
because you're not just an engineer at that point, you're almost like executive producing and like helping take that record to that next level in a sense.
Exactly. I gotta care about the song to like want to record you.
Exactly.
Kinda,
And we were talking about that we had Louis Valentino recently. We were talking about that tough about just, engineers don't get enough credit, bro. They are the saving grace to a lot of these records. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's, I guess, talked about enough. I kind of want to hear your thoughts
on that,
the role that the producer and engineer played to the song, because obviously we always hear about the artist, but we don't rarely hear the other perspective.
Honestly, these days, the engineer takes on a little bit more of the traditional producer role than what we call producers today. Because today producers are most of the time really just beat makers. Exactly. They just make the beat. They're not really taking the song from A to B,
producing the whole record,
exactly,
stacking harmonies, doing the whole thing.
Yeah. So a lot of engineers kind of sort of play that role, at least in the creation process of the song. They're helping the artist. They're guiding the artist a little bit. So I mean, everyone's important. Everyone plays a role in creating the song. But yeah, I think engineers definitely deserve more credit. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I mean, it's just something we talk about a lot because I obviously it's the saving grace to a record for a lot of. I mean, you think about it, a good mix can make or break a song.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
The mix makes or breaks the song more than. I mean, this could be an unpopular opinion, but more than the lyrics, more than the beat, in my opinion, the mix could make or break the song. Because if it's a trash mix, I'm turning it off. Like, you're not even getting the first lyrics out of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I even think the beat too kind of comes more into play than the lyrics too. Because if the beat ain't all that, no one really wants to hear what you have to say. Yeah.
But then again, it is a collaborative effort. Everybody, like you said, everybody plays the necessary part to drive the record home. It's just unfortunate that there's sometimes a different, I guess, there's a displacement of credit.
For sure.
When you think of those type of things.
Yeah.
But no, like to get outside of the music a little bit, Ramey, bro, I want to hear a little bit just more about you and yourself, bro. Like we heard that you obviously hooped growing up and things of that nature. Like, what is it that makes you, bro? Like outside of the music, what is it that you do on your off time? Are you a big hoop fan? Like what, what consumes your time?
Inside scoop, what you like to do, man.
I'm still a hoop fan for sure. I'm a big Warriors fan.
Okay.
I grew up a Warriors fan, like even when they sucked. So you can't call me a bandwagon.
Yeah.
But honestly, like 98% of my time is spent on music, being in the studio, working with, my artists and stuff like that. And it's like, it's what I love to do. So it's like, I'm getting my, what do you call it? Like recreation time at the same time I'm doing my work, you know,
Yeah.
for a lot of it, or at least half of it.
Yeah.
That's your outlet, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fulfilling in like multiple ways almost. Like
Exactly.
creatively,
yeah,
professionally, and everything in a sense.
yeah. But so I don't really do too much else really. I mean, I travel sometimes. You know, I like to get out of get out of California and just go other places. Sometimes a little quick little break.
Do you have a go-to spot? You have a favorite spot?
There's some spots you good.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay, yeah, we went to Scottsdale recently. It was lit, bro.
Dude, I don't know what's in the water over there, but yeah.
They're partying, bro.
Yeah.
It's one thing I will say, bro. This might be an unpopular opinion. The only thing I don't like is like the section culture.
Oh yeah.
Like we went out to
section
so
culture
many
out there.
different bars, and bro, if you're not in this section, it's not that fun. And
Facts.
granted, it's like we were out for like a birthday event type thing. It's like they were trying to hit 3 to 4 different bars. We ain't getting sections at 3-4 different bars. So it's just like you get to a place and you just can't move. You can't really get a drink. You can't do nothing. You got the same, 3 Division I Arizona basketball players like looking down from these sections.
That's true.
That's
true.
funny.
God, bro, like that's the one thing I will say. It was a great time. I had a great time, but it was very like, it was
For sure.
section based
Yeah, it was
compared
very
to like,
section-based.
out
California,
here or Sacramento, other places where I mean they have sections, but it's not as
It's not necessary to
yeah. You don't have to get a section to have a good time at a lot of these parties where it's like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Is there any spots that you other than Arizona that you've been to and that you fuck with? Anything in specific?
Man, Mexico is always fun. I've been to Mexico a bunch.
What about ATL? You been to ATL?
Nah, that's still somewhere I need to go.
bro, I need to go out there too.
I've never been. I just know that a lot of people that at least would work with artists and stuff. Somehow they're connected with some person. Oh, I was in ATL or Miami. This, all that crazy, metropolitan areas.
Yeah, it's becoming damn near like the little media run. If you're not going to New York, you go to ATL.
ATL,
go,
yeah.
Do your little mic drop, do your little off the port, do everything you gotta do and get back home.
Yeah, definitely.
So I definitely want to go out there just to see everything. And like, I mean, we stopped out there for like what, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. It felt like, and then we had to.
Like a layover or something?
Yeah, we had a layover out there, so we couldn't even really leave. Like, I think we looked outside or went outside for a little bit, like 30 minutes, bro. But like,
here.
Yeah, like I said, bro, we went right to I think
funny.
the Bahamas from there or something. So it
Oh
was
shit, that long ago?
yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
But I always have wanted to go because it looked sick.
Yeah.
When we were flying in, I was like, damn,
The Georgia airport or?
they're like
same.
suburban area look kind of crazy. I'm not gonna
I've
lie.
been to that airport too. Yeah.
Our friend seen J. Cole out there.
Yeah.
He was like,
Oh, that's right. Huh?
he was boarding onto another flight. People are like, J. Cole? He's wearing a hoodie and shit, trying to be all mischievous. And
Yeah, he was going to like fucking Johannesburg, South Africa.
oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He's on a
And you
trip.
could see because his whole gang, like all the producers and everything, had their shit, and we're all held back, had to wait till they could board. But bro was already on the flight. I was like, sick work. They couldn't get the whole team on.
Shit,
It
be
was
like
funny.
that. Be like that.
No.
Yeah, but like a destination you're working for to get to, like a travel spot you're trying to hit.
I've always wanted to go to Asia for sure.
Oh, okay, like what part?
I don't think
Or just Asia in general.
just Asia in general, just
Okay.
all around there.
Yeah.
Thailand, Indonesia,
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
South Korea.
My coworker just went to Thailand, bro, and the spot they got was some crazy like White Lotus looking shit, like some wild shit, like TV looking shit. And she was telling me the price and everything. I'm just like, we
Cheap.
could never out here, like but Thailand and shit like that is possible. I hella want to go out there, and then I want to go to Japan. Tough to just
Yeah,
do
Japan
the
would be
shopping
cool.
and do the
Yeah.
Right.
the whole nine, because it's like, bro, even camera shit. You go to Japan, you could get some of these cameras, bro, 40%, 50% cheaper
really?
than you get it out here. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
Sony's
bro,
out there.
I need to make my way out there. But no, outside of traveling, outside of hoop, bro, a little bit about yourself, bro. Like, what is it? Obviously, we talked about work and how it takes the majority of your time. What is it that you do oftentimes to kind of recenter yourself or to get time away from that when you need that?
Man, I mean, to be honest, like when I take time away from it, I feel like I get antsy, like
Yeah.
I'm a workaholic, I guess.
Yeah.
so I'll feel like, dang, I'm not doing enough. Like I could be advancing more right now, but I'm taking a break.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I feel that.
But yeah, shoot. So I can't.
For the
really
most
tell-
part, these trips are your time to get away.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
I take a trip, then all right, that's my time. To
So like in
taking,
this,
taking
yeah.
some time off.
see a
type
little
shit.
time off. Yeah, but it's
So-
like I don't know. I enjoy what I do, so I never really feel like, dang, I need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good
No.
then. Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's honestly a question I ask a lot, bro. But you hear like they'll tell you hear so many different responses. Some people obviously need that step away to get out of their mind, and some people just embrace it. Like that's kind of is their step away, is kind of going into
Just going all in.
going into the
Yeah.
thought process and just kind of that world you create creatively in a sense, you know.
Yeah. Everyone's got their own, especially all artists kind of have their own
Agenda.
process
Yeah.
with what makes them creative and how they,
Well, yeah, you said you went to bed at 4:30 this morning, so that's crazy. I mean,
Is it gonna be another long night tonight? You got sessions after this, or you taking it easy after this?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take it easy after because I have some sessions tomorrow.
oh, okay.
But I mean, yeah, that's like a normal night though. For going to bed at like 4:30 or something.
Yeah. I mean,
So when are you starting?
Like depends on the day, really.
yeah.
Really depends on the day. But like I feel like most rappers, like their sessions will be like 8 p.m. till
Morning.
2 or 4 a.m. something like that. Yeah.
That's
No, but looking forward, obviously, I know there's going to be some stuff you might not want to disclose, but looking forward, what are the plans for That's Expensive and for, your management side, your label side, and just what are you looking to get into moving forward?
I mean, I really want to continue to grow the label. Just become more recognized, expand across the country more. Because right now we've got our main offices in Corte Madera and recording studio, and then we also have recording studios in Los Angeles. So it'd be good to expand, maybe have a location on the East Coast where we can have artists come and collaborate and so yeah, I mean really growing the
Yeah. You go to
Growing
the East Coast a lot or no?
Nah, not
No.
not too much.
Have you been though?
no. I've been, yeah.
For work?
No,
Oh,
not
just
for
for
work,
vacation type of thing?
Yeah, like exactly.
Right on. Hell yeah.
We're at the East Coast, like New York.
New York and Miami. I don't think I've really. I went to Cleveland once, which was random.
Which was your favorite? 'Cause
Miami.
I've been in Miami. I haven't been in New York.
Probably Miami. I like the weather a little
Right
more.
on, yeah.
I like the warm weather.
New York's fun. What time, weather did you go in New York?
I've been there in both the winter and the summer.
Oh, okay. It gets hot in New York for sure. Surprisingly, like, it
Definitely,
gets stupid
yeah.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to Booby Trap?
No, what's that?
Took him to booby trap on the river.
It's a fucking.
He's wanted to go back to Miami since.
You don't know what it is.
It's a strip club.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah.
Booby trap on the river. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, you gotta go. You gotta pull up one of the artists or some shit so you know it's gonna be a good time.
Oh,
I'm
this
saying it's not gonna be a good time for
guy.
you by yourself.
No, it was
Yeah.
funny. So when we were about to be going because we were going for my girlfriend's birthday. I played the For Me remix by Brent Fayez in Lotion Me, and it's shot at Booby Trap. So I was showing him. I'm like,
okay.
bro, this is where we're gonna go. Like, just fucking with him, And every night, I swear to God, Kim's like, take me to Booby Trap. Like, bro was ready to
Bro,
go.
that shit was the funny thing was we went 4th of July weekend and like I didn't understand why the fuck we didn't go on 4th of July night or
the
that
actual-
Saturday.
We
But
wouldn't
we
have
went.
got in.
I think I know we probably wouldn't have got in and shit because it's expensive and packed and shit. But we went on like on a Monday night, a Monday or something like that. And it was still lit. It was
Still happening?
It was
Bro, it was
still
at like
popping.
4 a.m. too. We
Yeah,
went after
we
we
went,
went,
like-
to space. We went
yeah.
after we went. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
we're out
was-
all night. And
Yeah.
bro,
Oh my god.
half the group went back to the Airbnb, and then he took my girl's little brother and his girl and then us, and we went out, and it was just like, bro,
Till the
we-
sun was up.
yeah, we got home at like 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And bro, I'll tell you what, they played fucking Somebody
Loves
Loves Me,
Me.
Loves
Yeah.
Me,
like
every 3 minutes.
Yeah,
I swear
it
to
was
God, I was
wild.
singing that song from the top of my lungs.
That's
He's
funny.
so hot. It was hilarious, bro.
I love that.
If you
song.
ever get the chance, bro, go to Booby Trap.
Booby Trap. All right,
Go
I'll
to
remember
Booby
that.
Trap.
No, Miami's a great time though. I would say great food, great nightlife experience if you like to go out. Like you could have a good time out in Miami, and even surprisingly, like the boats and shit like that. I guess they're still expensive compared to like Mexico or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like nothing super duper duper crazy. I guess if you go to the right ones. So
You got a girl? I would say if you got a girl, I know how crazy you can go.
No, I don't. I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you good then. You
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah,
a blast then.
Yeah.
Have a fucking time, man.
he's like, nah,
Right.
I'm gonna go to Booby Trap every night. Just kidding. Nah, bro. But nah, honestly, going a little further into, just working and just management, everything you're dealing with. Do you have anything, like obviously we talked about growing the label, but on the management side, do we have anything in the works? Are you looking for new artists? Are you looking to grow that side as well, or does that kind of come with the label growth?
I'm not really looking to grow it. I mean, every artist that I've managed in my career has come to me asking me to manage them.
It's been like a personal relationship type shit.
Yeah, like they've came to me. I never really was like,
Let me manage you.
let me manage you. Yeah. So, I mean, there was a point in time where I was like, all right, I'm done managing artists. I'm just focusing on the label. And then more artists convinced me to to manage them.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some artists that have reached out to me recently, but we'll see.
Like the two that you manage right now, is that like a handful, or is that like not like is it easy?
Nah, it's not a handful. It's good.
Yeah, like could you handle more, like personally, like under your own wing like that, or
Yeah, I could probably handle like two more, and you always want to make sure you have enough time to dedicate to each.
exactly, yeah,
So you do a good job with each person.
Yeah.
You could manage like 10 artists, but like, are you really going to do your best job? And
then your attention span kind of gets split in different ways
Yeah,
based off
yeah.
of necessity, and then it looks like favoritism, but realistically
Exactly.
it comes down to necessity, but
Yeah.
to them they don't see it that way.
yeah. I mean, maybe if like I started getting like assistant managers and stuff to help me, but at that point, I just feel like it's just focus on the label, really.
yeah.
And with the label growth, what does that look like to you? Are you looking for A&Rs? Are you looking for growth on the team side, or is that more of on the roster side, or is it what are the I guess this 2026 going into it? What I guess is the vision?
Yeah, I mean, both really. They kind of come hand in hand. I mean, recently we hired Hey Taewon as our
Dope. He's dope.
our A&R manager in Los Angeles.
Okay.
At the studio over there, and then we have interns, we have engineers at both locations. We have a team that does our royalty registration and processing. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's really just adding more people on that need help. Need help collecting their royalties, need help putting out their music, and growing their brand and stuff like that. But I think the important thing is like not growing too fast to where, like I was kind of talking with the management thing, where we're not able to give each person, the attention they need with their career.
Like a controlled expansion.
Exactly. Yeah. Like scaling it smartly.
Yeah.
In a smart way. Which it's hard to do it correctly sometimes, but yeah.
No, and oftentimes people only look at that like in a manufacturing standpoint or from like a certain type of business industry, but realistically it goes the same way even in creative industries. People bite off too much more than they can chew sometimes, and then you see it with videographers and people more than anything, I feel like, where they'll have 30 projects they're working on at once, and then
but that's the problem. See, all right, I could talk about this. That's the problem with the videographers who make music videos, because the norm is that they get all their money up front.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they charge $1,000 for a video, or $500, whatever the amount is. All right, you pay them. So they show up and they shoot the video, but now they have no incentive to get it done.
Yeah,
because they already got all their money. Yeah. Maybe some videographers like sometimes will be like, okay, half up front, half when I finish. Mm-hmm. Or like, if you're a big label, so you have the leverage of being like paying them in 30 days, like net 30 or something. But a lot of videographers, what that ends up happening is because they get their money up front, they go and they shoot 30 videos, but now they have 30 videos to edit. And now everyone's getting mad at them because they're like, where's my video? Like, you've been taking forever. And
they got 30 more scheduled for the next week. So they don't even got the time to edit.
Yeah. And it's like, dang. That happens a lot.
No, yeah.
But,
and you see it with creative. I think you see it with creative hustles a lot more than other things because you have to see the physical like expansion. So like with manufacturing or construction or other things, you're like, you see that you have to kind of piece it out the correct way. But sometimes creatively, we're like, oh no, we can take it on. I can take it on. And then it's like, oh shit. Yeah. You know? And sometimes it's too late to bite off. I mean, we see it all the time, even with people we work with and stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of one of those things.
Exactly.
I also wanted to ask too, is there like a true, not like true meaning, but as far as, you know, that's expensive, like, you know, everybody kind of has like, you know, their like mission statement, you know, what it means, like what's the, is there a specific meaning, or is it a collective, like that group decision you did it, or just
the name, like the name that's, no, there's nothing really behind it. It's just when after I made my first beat ever, I had a dream that night. I think it was like that night I had a dream where I was in a grocery store, like a market, a corner store, something like that. And a little girl, or I was reaching for a can of soup or can of something. And a little girl yelled at me like, Ramey, that's expensive. Yeah. Like about the can of the thing I was reaching for, you know? Yeah. And I woke up, like when I woke up, I was like, that would be funny if that was my producer tag. Yeah. So then I went online, found like a voice actress to like make my tag, Ramey, that's expensive, like say it. Yeah. And so that's been my tag since like the second beat I ever made. Yeah. And then when I decided to create the label, I'm like, just call it just that's expensive. Yeah. Drop the Ramey because it's not about me. Yeah. And that kind of already had a brand behind it a little bit, or at least some people recognized it.
There was something that was already slapped across their face. Like, you listen to the music and you've heard it. Yeah. So it was something that was relative or you would remember.
Exactly.
Is that the only tag you have?
What's that?
Is that the only tag you have?
Yeah. Well, no, I had my first beat I ever made was a different one.
Oh, okay.
That was the only time ever. Yeah. So
but like to this day, you only have Ramey that's expensive?
Yeah, it's just been the whole time pretty much.
Do you ever think about like
switching it up or something?
Yeah, cutting different tags. Because you know, like Metro, a lot of these guys have like secondary, third low tags or something that are still consistent, but like not as often. Have you ever thought about having a secondary tag or anything?
No. I just because like I know that recognition is important, and I feel like maybe if I switch it up, like what if that beat or that song was one that blew up,
was the one that blew up, and then you don't put them,
and now people can't put two and two together. All these other ones they heard or something, you know. So
gotta keep it consistent.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because, like, you know, your tag is super familiar. Like, super just like, you know, something you hear and you're just like, oh yeah, no, dope. Like you always hear it often in a sense. So that makes a lot of sense. You change it up, you kind of risk that exactly. Loss of recognition in a sense. That makes sense.
I see you tatted up, bro. You got the double sleeves and shit, bro. Yeah. Bro's over here tatted with that fucking producer money, man. I was gonna say, how long have you been tatted for a decent amount of time, or is it recent, or?
Yeah, I've been tatted for a while, a decent amount of time, but I definitely went a little more crazy like a few years ago.
Yeah, where'd you get it done at, or who, or with anybody?
Probably like half of them in Berkeley.
Okay.
With this guy, Ryan Blood Money, like that. And then half of them in Richmond with Dave Tattoos, his name Dave.
That's sick. No, I see the tats are dope, bro. I know this fool's all tatted up and shit too. So when's the last time you got a tattoo?
It's been a while.
The back? Oh, the back? Oh, yeah, the back.
Oh, yeah, I got the back of my neck. It was like a few months ago.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
They get pricey though, huh? When was the last time you got a tattoo?
March.
Oh, okay.
Before that, it had been a while. It had been like at least a year.
March? I think I got one. I think that's when I got mine too last.
Yeah. Was it one of those things where you always knew you wanted tats, or was it like more as you got into music?
Nah, when I was a kid, I'm like, I'm never getting tatted.
Okay. No, really?
Yeah. I'm never drinking. I'm never doing, you know?
I'm being hippie for life.
Yeah. But no, I got my first tattoo when I was 19. But then, like I didn't go crazy until like mid 20s.
Yeah.
So when you were corporate, were you still covering them up for anything, or was this past?
Yeah, when I was corporate, it was they weren't in like visible places.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit the arms later on.
Yeah. Once it was, this is my music industry uniform. You know?
Okay.
Like,
for
once
sure.
it- you know, once I was able to.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
I needed that visual appeal. They weren't
Yeah.
respecting me enough. I'm playing, bro. But no, let's go back to hooping a little bit. I want to hear. We've asked this before, but bro, I need to hear your NBA top 5
Of all time.
Yeah.
All right, LeBron James, in no particular order.
No particular order.
LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I'll help you out, Steph Curry. Let's get
Honestly, yeah, Steph Curry, Wilt Chamberlain.
Okay.
Are we building like a by position 5 or just
No,
any
it could
position?
just be, it's your personal.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't even
Your
have to be the
favorite.
best. Like, they killed me because I was saying like
It's like your
T-Mac.
favorite 5.
I said
That's
T-Mac, Vince Carter, Steph.
Oh,
Steven
favorite
Francis.
5 or who I think are the best 5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was
just
throwing.
whatever.
I mean,
Favorite?
your top 5, just
your top 5.
your favorite.
Oh, my favorite 5.
Yeah, your
Okay,
top
all right.
5
Or like
players.
whoever, like you deem that is like your 5. Like
Yeah.
you go into.
Those are your players you're picking every time.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be by
Because
position.
my answer would be different if I'm going to tell you my favorite 5 or who I think are the best 5.
And that's, you could clarify it however you want to do it, but for me, I did it by my favorite 5, and they were
Okay.
killing me because I had Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. I think Steven Francis was the one you guys made fun of or something. But I just had players that excited me as a kid.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
All right, I'm
You
gonna
can do
go.
whatever
I'm gonna
you
go
want.
with favorite. Then I'm gonna go with favorite.
Okay.
Not necessarily who I think are the best 5. Steph Curry, Baron Davis.
Okay.
Man. I feel like they're all gonna be Warriors players.
That's all right. Fuck them.
Hey, if that's how it is.
Yeah.
No, I can make my Kings top 5 for sure too.
Yeah. Monte Ellis.
Okay.
Okay, Allen Iverson
Oh, hell yeah.
and
Better be a good one.
Michael Jordan.
Michael
Okay.
Jordan.
Okay. No, that's dope. Monte Ellis, were you pissed when the trade went through?
No, honestly, I like understood it.
You did? Like, you
Yeah.
already saw the vision with Steph? Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't.
I didn't know because at that time I didn't know nobody knew Steph was gonna be like
Yeah.
super amazing.
He had like the
Shooter,
3-point
yeah.
contest under his belt, but it wasn't like
Yeah,
anything too wild.
I just saw. I was like, okay, like we signed and we traded and like got Andrew Bogut and like David Lee was solid.
And you got
And,
Klay
like,
Thompson, I think.
Yeah, we
A part
drafted
of that,
Klay
right?
Thompson.
Yeah.
So I feel like I like saw. I was like, okay, we have like a better overall team now, even if Monte Ellis was our best scorer. So I understood it, you know.
I was kind of hurt. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not even a Warriors fan. I mean, my brother was at the time for sure, but I've always been a Kings fan. But Monte was just one of those players that excited me, like growing up. Like,
This is
just,
dog, bro.
you know,
This is a
he
fucking
could shoot.
dog.
He was a high flyer when he wanted to. Like,
Yeah.
he just played that style of ball that just excited you. Like, you heard my favorite players were fucking Vince Carter, AI, Steven
Yeah.
Francis, like just random, Tracy McGrady, just random players that were just exciting, bro. It
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
sometimes, I mean, don't get me wrong, these new players are still exciting as fuck. Like SGA, a lot of these players are exciting in their own way. But sometimes I just feel like
There was
guess-
something about that mid 2000s
Yeah.
era that was like
there's like a
yeah.
nostalgia that makes me like wish it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that again. And you see like flares of it, I guess. Like when AE was going crazy at certain points, I'd see it and I was like, damn, that feels like, it felt
Yeah.
like 2000-esque or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the style of ball too. Like, you know, basketball's in a different
Yeah.
place now.
Yeah.
But
It's always
Basketball, like your favorite sport of choice, or do
Yeah.
you watch football, anything else, or do anything?
definitely basketball, yeah.
Basketball?
I watch football here and there for sure, but
you play fantasy?
I have played it, but I don't play it like every do it every season.
That's me. I'm not a big football fan, but whenever I play fantasy, I'm locked in.
He's playing this year for like the first time and never.
The first time. This is like my second or third year, bro.
He thinks like he
Hey,
swears. He's
I'm
like,
about to come
bro,
for that pot,
3-1. I'm like, dude, fantasy is a long season, brother. You gotta remember.
Hey,
like,
just
no,
watch it. Just watch when I win this pot. Just watch when I fucking win
Watch
this
you
money,
like
baby.
your best player is gonna get injured, and then
No,
it's all
no.
gonna go down.
Yeah, put that on him, huh?
Exactly.
Put that on
But he
him.
doesn't
No,
see
shut
that.
up,
That's
man.
what happens. It sucks, but it's like that's what happens. You end up with a team like that looks good. Like Gavin's team looked great on paper.
Yeah, but they're all fucking injured now. So
God, he's fucked.
Yeah,
You know, he has nobody now, and it sucks. But
yeah,
I remember when I was it was my freshman year of college, and like our whole floor of our dorm decided to do fantasy football, and like Christmas break came, right? Like winter break came, and so everyone went home and then came back. But like the season's kind of wrapping up, and I noticed that like one kid didn't change his lineup for like a few weeks, and some players were out or something like that. And I'm like, oh, he just doesn't care anymore. So I went to him and I was like, dude, just trade me all your best players. and we did that. And then I ended up winning.
Damn.
hey, they didn't know at the time, did they?
Nah, someone like realized.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. They're like, they looked at the transactions. They're like,
Yeah.
yo, Ramey,
This doesn't
ain't
make
fair.
sense. Yeah.
This ain't
That's
fair.
crazy.
Nah, that's hella funny. Shit, I get with fantasy. I always get bad luck. I'm not gonna lie. I always get bad luck. I mean, I'm teetering in the mid pack right now. I'm hoping it does okay, but like you said, I always get that where my best player gets hurt and I'm fucked, and I just end up picking people
How you were
up.
counting on?
Yeah, picking up people on waiver wire. Like, this is rough.
Jamar Chase, count your fucking days, bitch. I'm just kidding. Man, that guy's I mean, I get it, bro. Like Joe Burrow. No, Joe Burrow. He's
Burrow's cheeky.
injured, you know, and then they have Jake Browning in as their quarterback and
Sack legend, shout out.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know he went to Folsom.
Yeah,
right?
you didn't know he
I
played
didn't know.
against us when we were
I didn't know that shit.
in like 7-on-7s. Yeah, when we had to go to like Elk Grove High for the 7-on-7s, we played against Jake Browning. He was fire. Bro, that was the year he had some like national record with touchdowns and yards, and bro, he was nice. I won't lie.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
One of the best high school players I ever watched in my life. So, I mean, yeah, he's a backup, but he was fire. Like, he was
Very
good.
sorry for whoever is a fucking Bengals fan out there, but hey, if you guys get it together. But fucking throw the ball to Jamar Chase,
His
please.
team is trash
Fucking
right
please,
now,
bro.
I know I got T. Higgins, and that shit's fucking me up. But hey, just keep going.
Right.
No, but I want to hear a little bit more about your college experience. What was it like being at LMU? Like, did you? What was the social life like?
I didn't like it, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, part of it was my fault. I didn't really get involved in like activities and stuff as much as I should have. And I didn't like leave campus that much, like explore, LA and stuff like that. So like, I don't know. I didn't like college. I liked high school for some weird reason. I liked high school. I feel like it's usually opposite for people.
Mm-hmm.
But college, for some reason, I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't take advantage of the moment, really. And,
Did you not like find your people, find your community kind of out there, or was it just more of like?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had like a couple good friends, but yeah, there was never anything where I was like, I joined this club or did that, where it's like, okay, I have like a purpose, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
And I was never really like super academic, like good at studying and stuff like that,
Yeah.
So.
What made you choose Loyola?
Fire school.
Shoot, I really applied to like mostly schools that were out of the Bay Area, but not too far.
Were they all like private schools too, or were?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're So like a couple schools in California, like some in like Oregon, stuff like that. But I chose it, I think, just because like I was like, all right, the weather's cool, like the campus is nice, it's a good area, it's close to LAX.
Yeah.
No, we started off at East Bay,
Yeah.
and it was cool, but it was just like a big ass commuter school. Like people
Same shit
literally
you
commute,
said, bro. Like didn't have any, like had a couple good friends, but like didn't really involve ourselves with anything, and then kind of just
over.
kind of just got stuck in it. Then when we transferred over, it was a whole like we got involved in some organizations and things, and it was like a 180 experience. So like for me, I always tell kids, bro, if you're going to college, like make the most out of the experience. Go get involved in organizations, find something you kind of agree with or you like the people who are involved, and just, you know, because that will bring you a lot of connections. It'll bring you a lot of
for sure
fun times too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember our first couple of years, bro. We just sit at home. Like, we had our friend group because we all went to high school together, went to college together, so we had each other. But it was like we would just be sitting at the crib, bro. Like that shit was. Yeah, it was kind of whack, you know. And then getting actually to go to events and do different things, it was like almost a different experience. I felt like. Right. So I always recommend people to try to get involved where they can.
Yeah. What about drink of choice? Do you drink or you drink? Yeah. What's your like go to like drink or alcohol or anything like that?
Shoot, like if I'm just gonna have a drink like with dinner or with food or something like that, like I like either like an IPA or like a spicy tequila type drink.
Nice.
But if it's like, all right, this is a long night, we're going out, we're partying, like honestly, just straight to anything tequila.
You like tequila?
Okay. Because I don't know why. Whenever I never feel like I drank in the morning when I drink only tequila. I just feel like fine the next day. So. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm the fucking opposite. Tequila fucks me up,
really?
Bro.
Yeah,
same. Tequila makes me feel like I fought Mike Tyson, bro.
Yeah. Straight up.
I'm sitting there just like... like, that's why we were talking about it earlier today. I'm like, I'm at that point in my life where... Because I drink a lot of cognac, Hennessy, Douce, things like that. I'm at that point in my life where I'm not even trying to fake the funk. If they don't got it, I'm not going Jameson. I'm not going Crown Royal and Coke or something. Bro, I'm good for tonight. I'll catch you guys when I can. Because I'm so used to what I'm used to. If I drink anything other than that, bro, I wake up the next morning, my head's beatboxing. I'm just like, dry heaving. It's bad, bro. I don't need to be doing that shit at my age. That shit was for college.
Yeah, for sure.
I be drinking too much. We already drank a fucking bottle of Douce before this shit. So
we
gonna drink some more though.
Nah, bro. But again, thank you for coming on. Before we get you out of here, we want to ask you first, a piece of advice that kind of has stuck with you through your journey and your career that keeps you going, that you could share with somebody watching, a supporter, or somebody that might strike a chord with them. But then after that, let them know where to find you and what to look forward to, brother.
For sure, yeah. I would say if you're thinking about doing something or you want to do something, just do it. Like, most of the time, everything works out, especially if you're young, like especially if you're under 30, even under 40, especially if you don't have a family and stuff, like take that risk, do what you want to do, and stop caring so much what other people think. Because that's like, I feel like the number one thing that holds a lot of people back is caring what other people think.
Yeah.
Once I like started to really try to practice that, like just like F what people think, like I'm going to do this either way. I started to realize like, okay, most people don't even care. They're not even really, or they admire you for having the courage to do that.
Exactly.
That thing that you thought you were going to be judged for.
Exactly.
You know, and we only live once, so it's, you know, take risks. Really, you got to take risks to succeed, I think. But
that's dope, bro. That's dope, and I think they can learn a lot from that because, you know, oftentimes we talk about it so many times that, you know, the success we're looking for, the life we're looking for, is on the other side of the worries, or the other side. Exactly. All that other shit. Because realistically, your consumer or your person that is gonna support you ain't gonna be the person who's hating on you anyway. And if they are hating, they're hating out of some silent, like, admiration. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're just seeing you're doing something that they wish they could do, and they're finding reasons to tell themselves that they couldn't. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So no, that's dope, bro.
Let the people know like what's coming up next or anything to look for. At least the people that watch you, follow you, support you, anything that is coming up in the works.
For sure, yeah. I mean, like I said, we got...
Even though we talked about it a little earlier.
Got Lil Sheik's Deluxe for Faith. His album he dropped recently, coming out very soon. Really good songs on there. You know, anyone that's an artist, producer, songwriter that needs help collecting the royalties, hit me up at Ramey Music. It's RAMEY Music on Instagram. Would love to help you out. And yeah, thanks for having me.
No, thank you for
Appreciate
coming,
you,
bro,
man.
again. And if you guys haven't already, like, comment, subscribe.